Hello, listeners. Welcome to another great podcast. I am Satavisa. For today's podcast, we have with us Kunal Kislay, CEO and co founder of Integration Wizards, and Sridhar Sudarsan, CTO at SparkCognition. Hello, Kunal and Sridhar. Welcome to Analytics Insight. It's great to have you here.
Thank you, Satavisa. Wonderful to be here as well.
Now, I would like to ask you both to give a brief introduction about Integration Wizards and SparkCognition.
Kunal, do you want to take Integration Wizards first, and then I'll go with.
Yes. So integration visits is was a an 8-year-old company focusing on video analytics, a visual AI per se. We basically had a single focus on helping organizations decipher the vast amount of visual information that they have coming out of the cameras, drones, etc. That keep generating terabytes of videos and other sources of visual information. What we do is we plug into these sources of information, sources of video information, and decipher meaningful insight coming out of it. So we could help a manufacturing organization ensure that the operations are safe. We could help a retail outlet understand their customers better, or we could kind of secure a premise that's that is quite far off, and it's not physically possible to have security at around that place. So that's in a in a nutshell what we've been doing uh, very recently, and as Sridhar will be adding more to it. We got an opportunity of being acquired by one of the one of the key AI organizations globally, SparkCognition, and we're happy to confirm that just a little while ago we have closed the transaction, and we are now officially a part of SparkCognition family.
That sounds great. I congratulate both of you. Now, if we talk about the acquisition, what have been the idea behind it?
Yeah, so let me maybe take a minute, Satavisa, and talk a little bit about a brief introduction to SparkCognition, and then we can address your question about the idea behind the acquisition. So, there is over $100 trillion worth of global infrastructure that is stressed typically by climate change, cyber attacks, skill gaps that need to deliver, significant amount of growth. What SparkCognition does is we have an AI fabric that wraps around this infrastructure, providing upgrades, security, and optimization while simplifying sort of how it can also be used. In the way of our award-winning AI solutions, they allow our enterprises, our customers, our partners to be able to predict future outcomes, to optimize their processes, and to prevent cyber attacks. And we have a product portfolio that enables organizations to fairly quickly capitalize on their data and provide a significant amount of actionable insights on real-time analyses, amplifying their ROI, and redefining a set of best practices as we prepare them for an AI-enabled, data-heavy world going forward. Since our inception, also about 8 years ago, founded by Amir Hussain, we have continued to work towards perfecting AI for businesses to accelerate adoption in the market and advance and safeguard organizations, creating, hopefully fostering a smart and a safe and a sustainable future for all of us. So that's a little bit about us. And from an acquisition standpoint, so our portfolio included a number of our products that had a capability in the fabric that had the capability to read, understand, process, build, and scale models on time series data, machine sensor data, structured data, and unstructured text data. And as Kunal mentioned, through the capabilities of integration wizards, we now have also added video and image analysis and processing into that full mix. It actually enhances and takes forward our mission in terms of being able to continue to apply our solutions across many markets, including energy, renewables, manufacturing, government, retail, construction, and many more. It does kind of expand our technology platform to include visual AI capabilities, and specifically within health and safety environment initiatives, productivity impact, and to gain a lot more insights into our clients and our partners' businesses.
I would like to request Kunal if you want to add something to that.
I guess from our perspective, kind of being a very customer focused organization, one of the key benefits that we see coming out of this is our ability to kind of take this product to a wider audience, but at the same time kind of let our customers, our existing customers, benefit from a wide range of enterprise AI products that SparkCognition already has. So it's a win-win for our customers, where they get to take the next step, where kind of from just processing visual information to processing a host of different kind of data sources to kind of to further kind of add value to from AI to the organization. So kind of that was one of the key things we hope to achieve out of this transaction.
Well, that sounds really interesting. Now, what I'm curious about is that after this acquisition, do you think that the products will be rebranded, or do you think that if this acquisition is going to affect the employees of the both companies?
Absolutely. I'll take that one. Absolutely, yes, the Integration Wizards offerings are being integrated into the SparkCognition suite of solutions and products and our platform capabilities. And as part of that, there will be new solutions that leverage the combined capabilities now of SparkCognition's AI, machine learning, natural language processing, and in conjunction with the Integration Wizards visual AI technologies that we'll continue to introduce as we go forward. In terms of how, in terms of the employees, we're very, very excited to welcome the Integration Wizards family into the SparkCognition family. There is absolutely going to be a continued sort of learning from the experience that Kunal and his team have had as an entrepreneurial journey, sharing our experiences. There's going to be opportunities that are going to continue to provide as we SparkCognition grow as a company to the employees, to provide a global platform to take both of our solutions, our combined set of solutions, to the market.
Is there anything you want to add, Kunal?
I guess Sridhar covered it all, Satavisa, so nothing
Okay,
else to be added at this time.
that's great. Now, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how the progression works out. And now, if you guys can please give me some ideas about what kind of areas and markets you are going to focus on for your products.
Yeah, so we are SparkCognition is a global company, so our target geographic reach is global. In terms of specific industries, We already are, and this was another, a lot of common factors in terms of the target industries that Integration Wizards was pursuing already, and that SparkCognition has been pursuing. And so, as we go forward, um, our our set of technology is going to continue to underscore a set of solutions in the industries in the industrial space, specifically markets like energy, both oil and gas, and the renewable space and the power gen space, manufacturing, government, retail, construction, mining, finance. These are all industries where we are targeting to take our existing solutions to and our new combined offerings to. In terms of specific types of insights, health and safety, productivity, gaining insights into their business in terms of how things are actually running. And now with these combined capabilities, being able to activate all of the different sensory natures of the data that we have within an enterprise. So visual, um, as I mentioned, visual, time series, structured data sets, CRM, ERP, inventory type data sets. I mean, all of these now can combine, and we have the fabric that allows customers to get a holistic view of whether it's a plant, an offshore platform, a renewable solar farm, a wind farm, or it could be a retail set of outlets. So that's where we are targeting to take our solutions to.
Great insights. Now, can you please tell me more about the industry that you people are working on and how you guys are standing out from your competitors?
Yes, Kunal, you want to take the differentiation on the Integration Wizards
Sure.
differentiation, and then I can probably cover the broader perspective.
So one of the key, Satavisa, one of the key things that we've tried to do as an organization is you know essentially kind of build our platform, the offering that we have in terms of visual AI, backwards. So we started off with actual customer problems. Essentially, kind of what is it that the customers actually need most, and then we built this the platform backwards. So in the process of doing that, what we've been able to achieve is an end product that is very kind of in line with the expectations or the requirements that the industry has today. Uh, while some of our competitors have essentially taken a different route, they have built kind of products, and then they've tried to find the right fit in terms of the customers. So I mean, we have a kind of a strong very strong relationship with our customers that lets us kind of expand in a particular vertical through potentially referrals and feedbacks about how efficiently our solution is actually helping them out. The other key differentiator that I think that our product actually has is our ability to kind of reduce the upfront cost or the entry barrier of adopting AI, and we've done that two different ways. One is we've tried to make sure that the customers can actually use their own infrastructure. So we hardly go to a customer and say, you've got to replace all your cameras because we support only this particular model and only this particular resolution. What we say is we've got a solution that works even with very poor resolution that pretty much caters to all the camera makers that are out there. So we've tried to reduce the computing capacity that's needed to run our solution to a bare minimum. So what that allows several of our customers is quickly kind of onboard our our solution onto their enterprise landscape without having to go through a lot of capex right at the beginning. So, kind of obviously, we've been able to score over our competitors in terms of accuracy, in terms of performance. But I would definitely think that the first two items are are essentially the things that have differentiated us from our competitors.
Yeah, and if I may just quickly add to that, I think as Kunal very elaborately explained the difference in the visual AI video analytics solutions um, from what we see out there in the market. In my view, just the ability to quickly deploy, leverage existing cameras to not incur capex, additional capex cost for our customers, to have numerous, over 120 out of the box use cases that can be configured and set up within less than a week, and for customers to start seeing ROI, a drag and drop, no code platform for them to be able to configure and fine tune these use cases as they discover more, and evidence-based support are all significantly differentiating factors that integration wizards in their solution have in the visual AI solution. These same characteristics, by the way, are very similar to the differentiation that SparkCognition has been providing, but on sensor data from machines, whether it's thousands of sensors on a combustion turbine, or whether it's a few sensors on a pump in a smaller machine. Whether it is unstructured data set, short form data sets like maintenance logs and incident reports, to long form text like research papers or maintenance manuals, and from structured data sets as well, whether it's on the sales side, inventory side, pricing functions, energy data sets that we've looked at. And it's the same ability of the fabric to be able to quickly process these varieties of data sets, generate insights quickly, use neural network approaches to state-of-the-art neural network approaches to build the best-in-class models, to deploy them in a robust infrastructure fairly quickly, and be able to see an ROI. And then the most important thing in any learning system, to have that closed feedback loop, is really what the portfolio of our products brings as a differentiation. And within the industries that we discussed earlier, being able to deploy these so that the workflows of the users are simplified significantly is really where we're seeing our customers getting value out of our solution, and differentiating us from the other pieces that are out there, other technologies that are out there in the market, both in the breadth and the depth of capabilities that we bring.
Well, thanks to you both for explaining that so well. Now, if I want to elaborate some more on the customer service thing, I would like to know that what kind of support you are offering to your customers.
So we offer a global support. All of our products are offered on a subscription basis, and as part of that subscription basis, there are varieties of types of support that we offer, and these support ranges and includes things like, depending on sort of the type of package that is obtained as part of the licensing, it includes things like the ability for us to continue to maintain and upgrade and evolve the software and the machine learning models that we provide in all of our solutions. We offer also the ability to train and configure environments in the large scale deployments that our customers have. And once we do that, we tend to in more cases than not, enable our customers so that they become self-sufficient from a business user's perspective.
That sounds wonderful. Now, I want to press a little more on the fact that how COVID has impacted your commitments towards these customers.
So overall, at least from a SparkCognition perspective, I would say that because all of our deployments are software products, we have actually, and maybe all of us in the world have learned to live without needing to always travel over the last 3 years or so, 2.5 years or so now. But we have had a phenomenal way of how we worked around the lack of being able to travel and visit sites and so on by providing remote deployment, cloud-based deployments, configurations, and through the use of remote conference calls, we've been able to actually deploy. In fact, from a SparkCognition perspective, our revenues in 2021 grew at 90% annualized, or almost doubled annualized, and our bookings grew over 5 times in the last year. So we've been able to continue to see that momentum in the business, even through the COVID years. Kunal, anything on your side?
I think we've seen a similar pattern. Essentially, what I think one of the key advantages that we had out of it was as it said, necessity kind of brings invention. So and we couldn't really be at our customer sites, so we kind of worked around that by enhancing our product that made deployment simple and fast. So I mean, for one, we could do it remotely. Number two, even our customers, essentially, kind of with little or no knowledge of AI, could uh, could take the packaged solution that we provided and deploy it across their cameras, through several clicks, without a single line of code being written. So it definitely helped, kind of improve our product. And I think kind of the fact that a lot of these manufacturing facilities were constrained, you know, um, working at 50% capacity in some cases. Uh, the adoption of AI in general, and was definitely has definitely increased over the last couple of years or so. So that has also led to kind of stronger demand for AI. So I mean, we've seen pretty similar you know uh, changes as Sridhar outlined.
That sounds great. Now, lastly, I want to ask you both that what is the plans for future and what is the roadmap that you want to follow in this year 2022?
So our roadmap now, our combined roadmap for SparkCognition, all of our product portfolio, is to continue to enhance our products across the fronts from a data science perspective, AI and machine learning and deep learning capabilities perspective, from a product ease of use for our customers, continued ease of deployments. We continue to raise the bar for ourselves, our customers, and our partners continue to uh, drive us towards sort of impacting and helping their businesses impact, even using our products to help impact their business positively in more ways than not. And so we will continue our journey within that direction. And as we do that, that also includes in terms of specific sort of focused solution areas within the industries that we talked about earlier. Our objective is to expand the footprint of our products, to delight our users of our products around the world in terms of the specific workflows and their businesses that they're trying to drive forward, whether it is in terms of predicting outcomes, optimizing processes, preventing cyber attacks, improving health and safety, um, and ultimately sort of driving to a sustainable, growing future.
That sounds amazing. I'm sure this is definitely going to help all of our listeners too. And thank you, Kunal and Sridhar, for joining us today. It's been a pleasure talking to both of you.
Thank you for the question.
Thank you, Satavisa. Thanks for taking the time. We're looking forward
Sure.
to the exciting journey ahead.
Thank you for joining us.